undisputed champion, and he's talked about he doesn't care about your pound-for-pound list. The main list he's wanted to be on is the undisputed list, and he's done that. He's made history, and he's achieved his dream. Here is Jermell Charlo and trainer Derek James.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I need some apologies from you fucking
No, you don't. You don't need
hating
that.
motherfuckers.
No, you don't need that.
Straight up.
You proved it, so you don't
Hey,
need
what's
no
poppin',
apology.
everybody? Thank y'all
You
for
don't need no apology.
being the reporters, even if y'all hate, even if y'all don't really respect the Lions Only movement, even if y'all don't like our attitudes, even if y'all don't really like the way I box and how I move and how I do it. Y'all got no choice but to respect this champion, undisputed, and I don't think it's too many of us out here. So I'm excited. Thank you for my team, Lions Only. We was really like solid, baby. We y'all held it down for the most part, and that's what I'm really like stoked about. Training camp was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like we went to the waters with this shit. Like we went really deep into training camp. Juan Guzman, shout out to you. Shout out to Titus Adams. Big shout out to Derek fucking James. He's supposed to be the motherfucking trainer of the year. And that's what y'all need to be giving these accolades and respect to. Speak it down. We got a lot of the year left. And this accomplishment and these accomplishments are what we worked on and what we wanted. We all accomplished and achieved things together. So I want to just give a big round of applause to Derek James, bro. Earl Spence, Derek James, me, my twin brother, we all won. We're a big union, big unity. So I guess.
That was one of the best fights we've seen at this venue, and that's saying a lot. There have been a lot of incredible wars, battles at this venue. High level, high skill, and incredible action. I don't know, Derek, do you have any comment on what you saw in the ring tonight in terms of ability, skill, and excitement?
I think that I saw like 2 or 3 fights in one. You know what I mean? Like at the beginning, it was a different type of fight. I think that in the middle, it was a different kind of fight. Once he settled down, yeah. Once he settled down, and once he was able to settle down, I think it was like, and even in the like mid to later rounds, I was like, settle down. I know you really want this shot, but you're throwing the shot too fast. When you ease into it, he's gonna walk right into it. And the 1-2s, even in camp, I kept saying the 1-2s, that's what's gonna catch him. And with the movement, he has to keep adjusting, keep readjusting. So Jermell did everything he needed to do to set up all the shots.
I remember like getting in the middle of the round, I think like 3 or 4, and I was trading, came back to the corner, feeling like, motherfucker, like, yeah, like you gonna bang it out with me.
Right.
So they're like, we don't gotta get into that type of fight. All right, I'm gonna give it like 2 more rounds, 3 more rounds, and then I get back on the outside and box him, and then just be a little bit more clever and use my skills and technique to just lead us to victory. We don't gotta worry about the knockout. My show was trying to get it.
And really, I was telling them really what the thing about it, a lot of times he was missing the shots. So I would tell him shoot to the shoulder, shoot to the, because here he's always gonna keep ducking. So the shots we threw were shots that ran him into another shot. So when you shoot the shot, the other shot, the second shot he hit him with was the one that made him crumble. So it was like he ran him into another shot. So it was not just the first shot, it was the second shot or the third shot that was really getting him. It was a good fight though.
And one good thing about Derek James, I mean, well, let me pause that. One great thing about Castano is like his game plan is to possibly try to win the end of the rounds or get in good shots towards the end of the round. And it was like, hold on, I got to be aware of that. I went in there the first couple of rounds, and I'm like, I got to stay strong on everything he's doing, you know what I'm saying, and be aware. So I'm trying to be aware, and I was, just trying to tune out everybody else and just focus on what we've been working on. And so that jab to the body, you tried to be more effective using that, so it was cool. What you got going on, man?
Feedback. Questions from the
Oh yeah, you about to speak.
questions from the press?
Ellie
Okay,
was the
stand by.
first one to open.
Stand by.
Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV. Jermell, congratulations. Derek, congratulations tonight. I'd like to talk to you, Jermell, in particular, about from round 4 to 7, Castano from round 4 to 7, he looked like he was staying with you. And all of a sudden, in round 7, you seem to have raised your level. What was it in round 7 that made you separate from him and start to make him be flat-footed?
Like in boxing, sometimes you could realize that you don't gotta like how you knock people out, and sometimes it's like, okay, he pushing the action, but he kind of respecting my power. So it's like, hold on, I ain't gotta move that much. So from that point on, that's when I started realizing, oh man, I ain't finna do all of this extra shit. Like, come on here and run into a shot. And I just kept on trying to set that up, and that's how it happened.
He was breaking him down, to be honest. That's what it was.
Correct.
He was breaking him down.
That's just the Charlo way of breaking somebody down.
Breaking him down.
Was this your best performance, would you say?
I say yeah, because I showed the fans, I showed these haters that I could sit there and bang and trade. I can get hit with shots. I'm a fighter. I'm a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I think by far I came in really in shape. I weigh 152. You know, haven't happened almost my whole time of being at 154. So, and I ain't done yet. I'm still growing and learning and making mistakes, and I can learn from this fight, learn from the last previous fights. So this is a rally right now. So I'm on my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tough to beat because of the fact that I got some power, some speed. I got good movement. I can set up shots and place them when I want to. And so I'm trying to be great.
Jermell, Sean Zattel, Fight Hype, congrats, man. Great performance. What were, and Derek, you could tell us too if that's okay, what were the adjustments from Fight 1 to Fight 2 that let you get the knockout? And was this, in terms of studying styles, was this a really good fight for young fighters to study being a boxer puncher?
Yeah, I think the fact that I thought, one thing that we tried to change up was like try not to be on the ropes too much. And I know everybody wanted that's one of the main things. And, shoot some uppercuts from different angles, throw punches that he don't see. And that's what we did. Play shots at really, really precise points of the body and just wear him down.
Right, and really, like, the goal really was, like, for Jermell to be able to create the punches that he wanted to throw. And he was able to create the punches he wanted to throw with his foot movement. Because Castano had to keep resetting, and he opens himself up for the other shots when he was just ready. And it all, like, everything, the punches that he landed to knock him out was, like, over time. Because, like, knockouts don't really, you might catch a guy, Mike Tyson, right? But Jermell's situation was different because he was breaking them down, and he created those shots he wanted to shoot. And like I said, we shooting these short shots. That's what really caught him was a short shot, and it was the delayed reaction, I believe. It took him out.
Jermell, Mike Coppinger, ESPN. Congrats on an amazing performance, becoming undisputed.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
you gonna change that list?
We love him. Don't worry about that.
I don't love him. I don't love him. You love him.
Hey, I was on you from the beginning. You remember? I know you remember that. So.
That's my man.
Go and ask your question.
So, first, you had the fight with Tony.
You gotta get your shit together. You always hating on people and shit. You see, you gotta come back to me now. You gotta respect me now. You got no choice but to respect me now. Yeah, I did what I had to do. Yeah. Now what? Oh, trying to look bad. He did see that. Come on. Yeah. All right, anyway. Go ahead and answer your question. Answer your question.
All right. So first fight with Tony Harrison, close fight. I thought you won, and you come back and you knock him out. This time you knock out Castano after a close fight. What does that say about your boxing IQ? That you're making all these adjustments and getting knockouts after?
I'm high on IQ then. I mean, that's what ESPN wanted to hear. I mean, IQ is really high and great. I'm a clean fighter. I do everything. I try to not throw rabbit punches. I try to, use effective punches that matter in boxing, like my jab. And I use, like, strong punches. And I'm a very strong 154-pounder. And I've been at this weight for some years. So I'm trying to figure out, like, did y'all watch the first fight? A lot of those shots that Castano was throwing, even in this fight, they were sliding off the gloves. I was blocking majority of those punches. It just sounds good because of the crowd is rallied. But when you're a fanboy and you can't even really never been in the fucking ring before, you will never fucking really understand what's really going on in there. Punches were slipped, punches were ducked, punches were blocked. And that's what Derek James teaches. And I was durable. I was going all 12. Unfortunately, my power gets stronger by the rounds. How about that?
Jermell, congratulations. Keith Heidick, BoxingScene.com. Will it be hard for you now, after performing at this elite level and accomplishing everything that you wanted to go and make mandatory defenses that are going to cost you a lot of money and sanctioning fees for defending all 4 titles?
Well, I have a great management team. If I gotta, do what I gotta do, I gotta do what I gotta do if I want to continue to box. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't really hate on no, I can't really worry about what, sanctioning fees are. I get paid great, and they got to pay me even more for the shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I made history tonight. I became the undisputed champion at 154. Nobody has ever been the undisputed champion at 154 with 4-belt era, plus I'm African American. Let's go. I represent my people. For the ones that don't really believe that, shout out my mom, I heard you.
Jermell, Mohammed Mubarak with the Electronic Urban Report. We are a black publication. I write a column called Ringside Update, and I want to know, how do you feel about, at the end of this fight, the big crowd, the people behind it? You made it a great fight. You made it one of the greatest fights in history, and I want to tip my hat to you and leave it off. How do you feel now?
I feel like I really accomplished something like very, very important, that very, very major, something that's gonna stand for a very long time. Just every time they think about, I feel like I made it to a Hall of Fame level. As I know, hating ass ESPN ain't gonna tell me to believe this, but I made it to a very, very strong, very, very strong pedestal in my career. You know what I'm saying? And so I believe that, like, I get to call the shots, I get to do what I do, and who knows what's next for me in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I listen to my coach. We're going to stick to the game plan, stay back in the training, because we know we got mandatories, bro. When you become the top tier like this, you got, for all these sanctioners, everybody number one, everybody want a shot at the title, and it's looking good. But I'm busy. They got to fight each other. They got to fight each other. I'm busy.
Thank you for putting on a great performance.
Good.
James Bell of the Boxing Source here. Back in April, when we were talking about this fight, you said that you were going to knock him out, but also, have the patience from round 1 to round 12 to, try to work towards it. How is it to kind of like actually execute that, and then in round 10, finally getting it, and then being named the undisputed super welterweight champion of the world?
Like I said earlier, it feels great, you know what I'm saying? And I did what I had to do. I stood strong in the, process of breaking him down. I didn't fold. I know he was coming, and I just kept letting him come. And eventually he would just, not beat us. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? I did what I had to do.
Congratulations.
What's up, Ellie?
I'm good. Your face looks clean.
A little bit. Got a little busted lip and shit.
What was Earl Spence telling you during the fight? Because he got up between each round.
He was lit. Like not in a bad way. Like that. He was. When you can hear somebody and you knows. Yeah, there he go right there. It's my dog. Yeah, Earl Spence is a motherfucking aggressive body shot throwing animal. So that one thing he would go to the body. He definitely. I definitely heard a bunch of that. It was just like him and listening to him and listening to my twin brother and just listening to everybody that I could really represent. Just man, I recall everything almost like, and it's crazy, and I'm just like. Standing there, just boxing, just stay there. Don't worry about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? All them drums, where they at? Where them fucking drums at now? Yeah, I don't hear them drums beating. They boo me a little bit. This ain't my city. They try to act like the San Antonio and Texas, and they use all of that other BS. Now, you got no choice but to put me. You don't put me on your pound list. It's cool. I don't give a fuck about that. You gotta watch me.
And
I'm undisputed.
Second half of the question. Nobody knows how hard you worked from the last fight to now. Tell us how hard and how inspirational it is for other fighters who want to accomplish something big.
Up and coming fighters, all you have to do is just really tune into your body. Learn your body, know yourself, enjoy who you are, love who you are, put God first, and just when it hurt, really push yourself to the next level. And it's every time, every day, it's gonna be hard. It's even hard for us sometimes. It's hard to get sparring partners. Everybody want a big check. We just want to work, baby. So you got to use the top dogs in the top tier. Now, shout out to all my people that helped me get to this level. I'm thankful.
All right, just 2 more.
You sure? It's a lot of it. All
2
right,
more.
good. I'm undisputed, baby. 4 more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Jermell. How's it going? Duncan McKenzie-McCarthy here from Fox Sports Australia. Congratulations, amazing achievement. I'm not sure if you were aware though, but Tim Zhu was at the fight tonight watching you. full respect from me, so just don't shoot the messenger here. But pre-fight, he said he expected you to win, but also said that you're a little bit soft and that you don't bring the pressure. Can I get your response to that? And what do you make of Tim as a fighter? And would you like to fight him, Jermell?
Well, I saw him his last fight. He should be quiet. He really didn't look. He didn't really look so. I don't really watch a lot of boxing.
Motherfuckers out.
But just so happened I did see him, and he didn't look so great. So I mean, there's nothing to answer. Nothing to answer. He didn't look so great the last time. He should work on his own situation.
He said stylistically he'd match up well against you, Jermell. Have you got any thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Hey, it's different heat over here in America, baby.
Right, yeah,
it's different heat in America. How much Tim 2, whatever his fucking name is, how much they got? How much money they got?
Don't worry about it. You don't even, I answered that.
Yeah.
Would you take a fight against Tim?
Fuck you and Tim Kazoo. Change the mic. Like, stop asking me questions, dude.
All right, I think we have one more question in the back.
Joke. Go ahead. We need more.
This is it.
What's up? It feels fucking amazing. You know why, bro? Because I could count back on who had that IBF belt before you, and you moved up, and you was like, everybody in our own lane, and I fucking love Texas, dog. We got Earl Spence at 47, me at 54, my brother at 60. We a fucking trio. We fucking the Bash Brothers. The motherfucking Bash Brothers. And he gonna get that title next, I'm telling you. And the money gonna keep going up, and we gonna feed our family. So how do I feel? I'm fucking amazing. Amazing.
All right. Can we get you guys to stand up and get a picture of the two of you? And then I'm going to ask Errol Spence. Errol, come on up. Jermell, come on up. Quick picture. And then we call it a night. Thank you. And then once they get up there, you can run.
Don't worry about that, man.
Just reporting.
You fucking with the realest. What's wrong with you? Fuck you and Tim Kazoo. I'm busy this year. All right, go ahead.
Thank you, everyone, for coming on out to our post-fight presser. Once again, boxing's new undisputed king, Lions only, Jermell Iron Man Charlo, Errol Spence Jr., the king at 147, and then, of course, the middleweight champ, Jermell Charlo as well. Derek James, one of the best, if not the best trainer in the world. I mean, what a performance, what fights that we had here, man.